could never do that.
It was sexy. That's what you want to know, isn't it? All right, it was. Talking about the beach. The time when I was a kid. What I told you about. Pushed forward on the horse. There was sweat on my legs from his neck. The fellow held me tight and let me turn the horse which way I wanted. All that power going any way you wanted. The sides were all warm, and the smell. Suddenly I was on the ground where Dad had pulled me off. I could have bashed him. Something else. When the horse first appeared, I looked up into his mouth. Huge. There was this chain in it. The fellow pulled at it and cream dripped out. I asked him, "Does it hurt?" And he said, the horse said, it was always the same after that. Every time I heard one plug by, I just had to run and see. Up a country lane or anywhere. They sort of pulled me. I couldn't take my eyes off them. Just to watch their skins. The way they twist their necks and the sweat shines in the folds. I can't remember when it started. Mum reading to me about Prince, who no one could ride except for one boy. Or the white horse in Revelations. He that sat upon him was called faithful and true. His eyes were as flames of fire, and he had a name that no man knew but himself. Words like reins, stirrup, flanks. He dashed his spurs against his charger's flanks. Even the words made me feel the way they give themselves to us. That was it too. They could stamp us into bits anytime they want to, and they don't. They just trot on, let themselves be turned on a string all day, absolutely humble. They give us all their breath. They just give them stripes for it. I couldn't help myself. I'd watch any horse without stop. The way they turned and turned, and the ribs grew wet just for our sakes. Years I never told anyone. Mum wouldn't understand. She likes equitation, bowler hats and jodhpurs. My grandfather dressed for the horse, she says. What does that mean? The horse isn't dressed. It's the most naked thing you've ever seen, more than a dog or a cat or any other animal. And the most broken down nag has got its life. Put a bowler hat on, it is filthy. Putting them through their paces. Bloody horse shows. Gymkhana's no one understands. Except cowboys. They do. Show is a cowboy. They're free, they just swing up and then it's miles of grass. I bet old cowboys are orphans. I bet they are. No one ever says to cowboys, receive my meaning. They wouldn't dare. God all the time. God sees you, Alan. God's got his eyes everywhere. I'm not doing this anymore. I hate this. Don't whistle for any more. I've had it.